Hello everyone, welcome Lead School at Home. We have started fourth chapter of economics of class 10 NCERT, that is Globalization and the Indian economy. Please student, put your textbook in front of you while watching this video and be ready with your pen, pencil and notebook for taking notes. Now we will move towards on our text. As consumers in everyday's world, some of us have a wide choice of goods and services before us. As a consumer, now today's world, we have a wide variety of goods and services before us. When we go into the market, when we need one thing, one thing has made up of different companies and they will sell into the market. Suppose we want services, it may be hospital, it may be education, it may be our mobile service. In that, lot of competitors are there, means different goods and services are before us. The latest models of digital cameras, mobile phones and televisions made by the leading manufacturers of the world are within our reach. Means in the market we see different digital cameras, then mobile phones and televisions in the market, and those product manufactured by the company and that company sell those products around the world. Every season new models of automobiles can be seen on Indian roads, and this is not only for a television camera and mobile, it also in the automobile sectors. Means every new season we will see new models on the roads. Gone are the days when Ambassador and Fiat were the only cars on Indian roads. Before some years, we will notice that only few models of cars on Indian roads. Those cars are Ambassadors and Fiat. Today, Indians are buying cars produced by nearly all the top companies in the world. Today, Indians are buying cars produced by nearly all the top companies. We will see now Tata is producing, Mahindra is also producing car. Means lot of competitors are there for manufacturing of cars. A similar explosion of brands can be seen for many other goods, and similar we are seeing different brands in other goods also. It may be from shirts to televisions to proceed fruit juices. Next paragraph we will move towards. Such wide ranging choice of goods in our market is a relatively recent phenomena. Means these different varieties of choices of goods in market is a relatively recent phenomena. You wouldn't have found such a wide variety of goods in Indian markets even 2 decades back. But what are you seeing nowadays in the market? In before some years we will not saw those different varieties in the market. In a matter of years our markets have been transformed. Means now our market transformed. How do we understand these rapid transformation? What are the factors that are bringing about these changes, and how are these changes affecting the lives of the people? Now, three questions will create in our mind. First question: how do we understand these rapid transformations? What are the factors that are bringing about these changes? Third one: and how are these changes affecting the lives of the people? We shall dwell on these questions in this chapter. Means these answers we will see in this chapter. Now we will move towards on next page. Now, production across countries. We will see the production across countries. Until the middle of the 20th century, production was largely organized within countries. In the middle of 20th century, productions of goods largely organized within countries only. Means that production is not done in another country. What crossed the boundaries of these countries were raw material, food stuff, and finished products. What crossed the boundaries of these countries were raw material, food stuff, and finished goods. Now we are seeing at present production is happening in another country. Raw material comes for that production coming from another country. Then finished goods happening in another country. Colonies such as India exported raw material and food stuff and imported finished goods. Country like India, colonies such as India exported raw materials and food stuff and imported finished goods. Means we are exporting raw materials and we are importing finished goods. Trade was the main channel connecting distant countries, and the main factor is trade. This was before large companies called multinational corporations, means MNCs, and these companies we call it as multinational corporations, that is MNCs, emerged on the scene, and large companies now emerged on the scene. IMNC is a company that owns or controls production in more than one nation. Means in the MNC companies, production control in more than one nation. MNC set up offices and factories for production in a region where they can get cheap labor and other resources. And these companies establish their offices and factories where they will get cheap labor and other resources. This is done so that the cost of production is low and the MNCs can earn greater profits. And this is done only for profit. Consider the following example. Now we will see the example. Spreading of production by an MNC. A large MNC producing industrial equipment design its product in a research center in the United States. Suppose one company is there, that is MNC, and that company producing industrial equipment. First, they design its product in a research center in the USA, means United States, and then has the component manufactured in China, and then different components manufactured in China. These are then shipped to Mexico and Eastern Europe, where the products are assembled and the finished products are sold all over the world. And then after manufacture, they ship to Mexico and Eastern Europe, where the products are assembled and the finished products are sold all over the world. Meanwhile, the company's customers care is carried out through call centers located in India, and their customer care services carried out through call centers located in India. This is a call center in Bangalore. See here, one call center is shown here in the picture in Bangalore in Karnataka state, equipped with telecom facilities and access to the internet to provide information and support to customer abroad. And this call center equipped with telecom facilities and access to the internet to provide information and support to customers abroad. Now we will move towards on next page. In this example, the MNC is not only selling its finished products globally, but more important, the goods and services are produced globally. In previous example of MNC companies, we have seen first they design the product, then they produce the product, and then they convert the product into finished goods, and then they sell their product in market, and they establish their service centers in different countries. These activities of MNC we have seen, and MNC is not only selling its finished products globally, but more important, the goods and services are produced globally. As a result, production is organized in increasingly complex ways, and in this way production is organized in increasingly complex ways. Means we have seen these activities of designing production and finished goods, then their customer services. The production process is divided into small parts and spread out across the globe. Means production process is divided into small parts and spread out across the world. In the above example, China provides the advantage of being a cheap manufacturing location. And in the previous example we have seen, China gives the advantage of a cheap manufacturing location. Mexico and Eastern Europe are useful for their closeness to the markets in the US and Europe. Mexico and Eastern European countries are useful to close to the market in the USA and European countries. India has highly skilled engineers who can understand the technical aspect of production, and Indians who can understand the technical aspect of production. It also has educated English speaking youth who can provide customer care services, and India youth provide some customer services based on their education skill and speaking language, and all this probably can mean 50 to 60% cost saving for the MNCs, and nearly 50 to 60% cost saving for the MNC. The advantage of spreading out production across the border to the multinationals can be truly immense, and it is advantages of spreading out production across the board to the multinational companies can be truly immense. Now, here one question has given. Let's work this out. Complete the following statement to show how the production process in the garment industry is spread across countries. The brand tag says made in Thailand, but they are not Thai products. We dissect the manufacturing process and look for the best solution at each step. We are doing it globally. In making garment, the company may, for example, get cotton fiber from Korea. Then next we have to complete. Please student do this activity as a homework. Next part we will see in our next video. If any queries, any doubt is there, please tell your queries. We will solve your queries. Thank you.